Hey agents, and welcome to Shadow Gaming. Today we got the targeted loot allocation for August 10th, 2020. Subscribe and like if you enjoy the content, and let's go ahead and get started with the dark zones first. Alright, so we got backpacks at DZ West. So if you're looking for the Matador backpack or the Devil's Due with perfect clutch, you can go ahead and grab this in the DZ today. They're DZ exclusives, and you guys know what they do. Perfect clutch on Devil's Due, and then perfect adrenaline rush on the Matador backpack. And then of course you can get the gift as well, but in my experience I've never been able to get it unless it's Providence Defense targeted loot. So you could try, but I honestly would just go for Providence Defense targeted loot for the gift backpack. I was able to get this one last time and it's alright. I wish that was 15% weapon damage. Then you got gear system mods at DZ South, and you got Alp Summit at DZ East. Alright guys, so the highlights for North Side, we got holsters at Camp White Oak, gear sets at Coney Island Ballpark, and at Coney Island Amusement Park, Providence Defense, and submachine guns at Manning National Zoo, and we have a day left at Canley College. So if you're looking for the Lady Death, or you're refarming the Chatterbox, you can get that at Manning National Zoo. Some of the top tier submachine guns are like the Vector variants, the MP5, MPX, you can get the safety distance with Perfect Outsider. And then Providence Defense, of course, it's pretty much mandatory for all DPS builds. You usually want like a backpack with vigilance on it, or even composure, bloodsucker, those kind of DPS talents, unstoppable force. And then of course gear sets at Coney Island Ballpark if you're looking for anything but system corruption, which is DZ exclusive. And then Foundry Bulwark and Future Initiative chest and backpack pieces. Everything else you can get at Coney Island Ballpark, farming gear sets, targeted loot. And then Camp White Oak if you're looking for the Imperial Dynasty, or if you're looking for the Forge, which got buffed to 50% shield health. It's like adding one more shield health tier to your shield. Then you can grab that at Camp White Oak today. Alright guys, highlights for the West Side. We got gloves at West End, Hana U at Federal Emergency Bunker, Grupo Sombro at Bank Headquarters, chest pieces at DCD Headquarters, pistols at Constitutional Hall, rifles at Potomac Event Center, Badger Tough at Roosevelt Island, China Light at Lincoln Memorial, and Overlord at the Pentagon. If you're looking for the Fox Pair knee pads, I would go over here to Judiciary Square today for those, so maybe not farm Overlord. And Badger Tough at Roosevelt Island. So I know a lot of people are starting to run Unbreakable on their chest piece more lately. I've been seeing it more lately. It's a great DPS talent, to be honest. I've been running it probably for a few weeks now, off and on, and I do really like it, especially with a good shotgun build. You know, if you guys are looking for the perfect Unbreakable 0F's chest piece, you can farm Roosevelt Island today. Of course, you can also farm it on Legendary if you want to get the best rolls possible out of it. Rifles at Potomac Event Center if you're looking for the Diamondback, the Merciless, which are both great exotics, especially the Diamondback. And then of course like a good classic M1A, you can get that at Potomac Event Center today. And then pistols at Constitutional Hall. I think the past few days I've been running the Liberty on my DPS build, and oh my god, that thing hits so hard. I can clear like a whole level with just my Liberty pistol. I just ran through, what was it, American History Museum. I ran through the whole thing with just my Liberty pistol on my DPS build, and yeah, it's amazing. I mean, I'll show you guys probably at the end of the video at the shooting range how that looks. It's definitely worth a try, and I'm probably going to be putting a build video out soon, just letting everyone know about that and the build that I like to run with it. And then Grupo Sombro at Bank Headquarters. So if you need Grupo Sombro, you can always go with one piece for DPS with that 15% crit hit damage, and then two piece for the 15% explosives damage on an explosive skill build. And then gloves at West End. So I don't see any Black Tusk control points here, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, you could still get BTSU gloves here. Also Contractor's gloves with that 8% damage to armor baked into it. And then Hana U at Federal Emergency Bunker if you're looking for the Force Multiplier backpack. That thing is a must with that perfect combined arms. If you're not going to run tech support, you got to run combined arms, you know, especially with a turret drone build. I prefer combined arms because you're going to be shooting anyway. And tech support's a little bit more lazy, which is cool sometimes, but I always prefer combined arms, especially the perfectly combined arms. Alright, so highlights for the East Side. We do got Murakami at Downtown East, and shotguns at District Union, Araldo Holdings at Grand Washington Hotel, and knee pads at Judiciary Square, Walker Harris & Co. at Jefferson Trade Center, and Mass at Federal Triangle, submachine guns at East Mall and Petrov at Capitol Building, with gloves at Jefferson Plaza, and assault rifles at Space Admin. So of course Providence Defense at Air and Space Museum, you can run that instead of Coney Island Amusement Park. I highly prefer Air and Space Museum over the amusement park. Submachine guns, just like over here, you know, you can just farm the Lady Death or refarm the Chatterbox or a good variant of the Vector or MP5 MPXs and all that stuff. Assault rifles at Space Admin, you know, the Chameleon is amazing, and then the top tier ones are like G36, Police M4, the FAMAS. There's some really great assault rifles out there, and I usually list them in each video. And then gloves at Jefferson Plaza, same thing as over here at West End. You can just farm the mission instead of the open world. Walker Harrison Co. if you're looking for the chain killer with perfect headhunter chest piece. Mass at Federal Triangle if you're looking for Coyote's mask or refarming the Vile mask. Knee pads at Judiciary Square if you're looking for the Ninja Bike messenger knee pads. Fox's pair knee pads, and of course the Sawyer's knee pads. All three of those are amazing as well. You can go ahead and try to get the Sweet Dream Shotgun Exotic at District Union Arena today. And then Murakami Industries at Downtown East and Seska at Southwest for the XP Farms areas at No Hope Hotel and Demolition Site. If you want to farm those areas for XP, you can also farm them for that 10% crit hit chance for Seska. And then of course the Murakami at Downtown East. That's great with an all high-end like turret drone build, or really a lot of skill builds. You really like that 10% skill duration for sure. Alright guys, let's check out New York City and then I'll let you guys go. Alright guys, so we got rifles at Civic Center and Golan gear at the Tombs. Overall the holdings at Two Bridges and Seska at Stranded Tanker. Wyvernware at Pathway Park and Douglas and Harding at Battery Park. Richter and Kaiser at Financial District, and Sokolov Concern at Wall Street, and Light Machine Guns at Liberty Island. So if you're looking for the Bullet King, Pestilence, Good Times, New Reliable, all those good LMGs, you can farm Liberty Island. I know Keener's probably still bugged right now, but if you want to farm it, you can. Sokolov is great if you're running an SMG. You can even go with 2 pieces and get an extra 15% crit hit damage. Douglas and Harding at Battery Park, you can get the Punch Drunk Mask with that 20% headshot damage baked into it, and you get that, I think it's 15% pistol damage as the first piece, which is great for this, which is great for a build I'm coming out pretty soon with, that's going to have that extra pistol damage for the Liberty with the DPS build. And then Wyvernware gives you that 10% skill damage. You can farm rifles at Civic Center instead of that mission over on DC. Golan gear gives you that 10% status effects. It goes great with like the Eclipse Protocol build. And then of course the Raldo Holdings goes great with the perfect headhunter builds, all the headshot stuff with marksman rifle damage, and I think you get 15% headshot damage with the second piece. And then Seska, you can farm Stranded Tanker instead of the open world over there, and I think it was yeah, Southwest. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, agents.